Hey everyone, I'm David from the I-Fal podcast team. It's great to have you here today. We've got 5 interesting stories to share, all in simple, clear English. I'll give you a short summary of each one, add some warm Israeli-style comments, and link them to everyday life. Along the way, I'll explain a few useful words, so get ready for some new vocabulary. Let's dive right in. 1. A big movie flop. First up, there's a new film version of the classic novel Wuthering Heights. The movie was advertised as a fiery, passionate romance starring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. However, the internet haters were right. The chemistry between the actors felt flat, and many viewers yawned through the story. In the end, it turned into what the critics call a flop, a big failure. I don't know about you, but for me, this feels a bit like going out to buy a fancy coffee, expecting a rich, sweet treat, and then ending up with something bland. You get enthusiastic because all the ads look amazing, but the reality just doesn't match. In Tel Aviv, we have hundreds of cafes, and every now and then a new place opens with great hopes. Yet sometimes, it's better to stick with your favorite spot where you know the espresso is strong and the service is friendly. Vocabulary: flop, a failure, Kisye Shulvin. 2. Bridgerton returns to its roots. Next, Netflix's Bridgerton is back for a 4th season, and fans are thrilled. The show brings us back to the early days of the Bridgerton family, full of Cinderella-style romance, questions about identity and social status, and, most importantly, a believable couple chemistry that was missing in the last season. If you loved the first seasons, you'll feel that magic again, although beware of spoilers if you haven't watched it yet. I actually binge-watched it on Shabbat afternoon, with my mom-in-law curious about all the elegant dresses and royal balls. We filled a bowl of popcorn and paused to chat about the costumes. It reminded me that sometimes a good story can take you far away, even if you're just lounging on your couch in Petah Tikva. Vocabulary: roots, origins, shver, shim. 3. The shekel's strength and the falling dollar. Our third story is about money. The Israeli shekel is showing real strength these days, and the US dollar has dropped to its lowest level since 1995. Experts say that if the dollar goes below 3 shekels, the Bank of Israel might need to step in and take action. On the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange, some tech stocks are rising. But the high cost of living remains a hot topic. What does this mean for us? Well, a stronger shekel can make imported goods cheaper. Maybe that new coffee machine you've been eyeing will finally go on sale, or perhaps an online shopping order from abroad will cost a bit less. On the other hand, if you're an exporter or you earn in dollars, this trend could feel like a setback. In any case, when I fill up my car in the morning traffic on Island Highway, I wonder if gas prices will shift soon. Vocabulary: drop, to fall, LTSNVH. 4. Valentine's Day spending trends. Moving on to something more romantic: Valentine's Day. A recent report shows that men in Israel spend an average of 450 shekels on gifts, and this year the market is moving away from cheesy cliches. Demand for designer bags and fine jewelry is up by 20%. Surprisingly, some people are even buying pet Tamagotchis, yes, those little digital pets, to symbolize care and attention. In my own life, I see friends going to the open-air markets in Jaffa, hunting for a unique piece of jewelry or a handcrafted vase. Last year, one of my buddies actually got his girlfriend a mini bonsai tree. He said, "It's a gift that keeps growing," and I thought that was a sweet idea. Of course, every gift shows how much we care, but it's nice to see creative trends that go beyond chocolates and flowers. Vocabulary: budget, the amount of money you plan to use, TKTSIB. 5. Brand news: home power and beauty buzz. Finally, let's look at the latest from the branding world. Some companies are offering personal power stations for your home, so you can stay connected even during a blackout. In the beauty sector, there's a hot new trend where perfume meets dessert. Imagine wearing a scent that smells like caramel cake. There are also heart-shaped pizzas, specialty skincare products for thirsty skin, and even a new Love in Blue theme, inspired by English gardens. I find this super fun because in Israel we love combining food and fragrance. Remember that strange neighbor who once used chocolate-scented cleaning spray? Well, they might be onto something. Next time I'm at the Carmel Market, I'll be sniffing all the spices and daydreaming about bringing a taste and smell combo into my living room. These trends show how creative brands can be when they mix technology, art, and everyday needs. Vocabulary, trend, popular development or direction, MGMH, thirst, dryness, T-sama A, e.g. thirsty skin means very dry skin. That's our roundup for today. I hope you enjoyed these 5 stories and that you learned some useful English along the way. Remember, every time you hear a new word, try using it in a sentence with friends or at work. It really helps to lock it into your memory. I've really enjoyed helping you learn some English today. If you'd like more practice, check out the I-Fal app, only 20 shekels per lesson. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.